Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got my 2003 Mercury Marauder inside, and what I want to do is I want to try to do a little PDR, and I bought this little kit, a little PDR kit. It was very inexpensive. I want to try to pull out a little ding. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. Right there's a nasty ding. Pretty nasty stuff. Let's look at that up close. Okay, so here's that ding, and the car does have a couple of very tiny dents. You almost can't see them, but this one here really bothers me. This one here has been bothering me. This happened almost 2 years ago. I had my car parked over at P Street, their original location, and I had tucked the car beside the little garage there because it was quite windy. And sure enough, I had a step ladder on the side of the building, and the wind caught the step ladder and it fell right on here and made this big ding. Now this is not going to be a full paintless. I'm going to call it paintless because I'm just going to try to pull this out, but there's a little bit of paint missing. So anyway, this car is a 2003. If you guys know these cars, 2003 Mercury Marauder. It's a big old car. It's kind of a classic now, but not really. It's kind of a modern day classic, but still built when, I mean, the steel on this is pretty thick. I mean, last week there I had my son's Chevy Cruze in here, and just for the heck of it, where is it? I have a suction cup over here. I have a suction cup, and I just used the suction cup on the dent on his fender. And his car is literally, it must be one step up from aluminum foil. I swear to God, I pulled the whole dent right out. This is, I mean, I can't flex this. This is pretty thick steel here. So anyway, to make a long story short, I bought this very inexpensive kit. I'm not expecting much. It's the crossbar dent repair kit. I got this at Princess Auto, which is kind of the Canadian version of Harbor Freight. I literally paid $14.99 for this. So again, I'm not expecting much. I'm going to try to pull this out. If I can't, I mean, I would gladly hire someone, a professional, to pull this dent out because I love this car very much, and I really don't like seeing that. So let's open up this little kit and see what's all involved. Okay, so here's the kit. We got our glue gun, squeegee, a little tapping block for high spots. There's the crossbar section here. And then you got two different kind of tips that you would glue into the low spot. And then some releasing agent. So already I can see that this is way too big for my little dent. So I'm thinking I'm going to try this one. This one is equally kind of big, because ideally you'd want something really small to go right in the middle, I would think. So maybe I'll try to just put a drop of glue right in the middle. And I actually broke down and I did read the instructions briefly. So warm up the gun, put a drop of glue on here. Don't squeeze all the glue out. Wait 10 minutes and then pull ever so gently. So yeah, let's give this a try. I don't know, I've never done this before, so yeah, we'll try on this little area here. I have other vehicles that have other dings and dents. The Mustang has a few good dents, and my Tacoma has a little dent in the side of the box that I think this could fix that. Okay, let's get set up and we'll see how this goes. Okay, as per the instructions, I'm going to put a little bit of the agent on the ding. Mostly acetone, I believe. Okay, I want that running everywhere. a clean rag. Okay. Jesus. Pretty strong stuff, I guess. So now I'm going to try the hot glue gun. I'm going to try to position this right on here. See what happens. I got my gun here. I'm just going to put some, try to concentrate on the middle. And again, this is my first time doing this, so I don't know. It's a trial. I don't want to put too much. I don't know if this is too much or not enough. See what happens. Okay, I'll set this in the dent. And the instructions say not to push it too much, not too much pressure, because you don't want to squeeze it all out. So I guess you want to leave a nice wad in there. And now we're going to wait, it says to wait 10 minutes, I believe. So I'm going to let this set up. I'll go turn off the, or unplug the hot glue gun before I make a mess everywhere. And then we'll come back and we'll set up the crossbar. Okay, well, it's been about 10 minutes and I assume this is secured on here. So let's get our crossbar on. It's kind of logical. I'm just going to put it on either side of the dent, not too far, because I don't want the metal to, just really want to concentrate on that little, it's kind of a little deep ding, so I don't know. I'm not sure. So I'm on either side of my little hole. So ideally, I would just put this on and thread it. And like a puller, which is basically what it is, it's a puller. Okay. Put a bit of tension on here. And I mean, it's, I'm going to put my head down so I can kind of see if it's, so I've got a little bit of tension on here. So technically I'm pulling. Now am I pulling the glue apart? No. Okay, I pulled something. I don't know. Okay, well the glue came undone. So does that mean it's beyond its limits, or geez, you know, I think I did pull some of that out. It needs more. I did, yeah, some did come out. Okay, well, all right, stand by. I'm going to take the, what do they call this again? The release agent. I'm going to clean this back up. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to reset back up. All right. Okay, attempt number 2. I put a lot more glue on this time. I'm going to put the spreader bar a little bit further out. So maybe that will allow more springing. Let's see what happens. Also, you can see this dent. It's very close to the trunk, but there's absolutely no access. If I could get in there, I'd give that a little tap, but I can't. There's a few access holes, but they're way further back here, so you would need one of those long prong type things, and of course I don't have that. Okay, enough of that. Let's put a little bit of tension on this. See if anything happens. I'm going to go really slow. I did gain on my first pull. It's just that the glue came apart, so I don't know. But the spreader bar a little bit wider, maybe it'll have a better chance. I'm just going to go really slow with it. Okay, I'm feeling, oh, I heard a crackle. The glue's probably coming. The glue's probably coming. Yeah, I heard that. the glue came off. Okay, so I don't think this is not a bad little kit. I think this is a good little kit. I just think that this this intense little dent, which by the way, I don't know if you can capture that, but that is way smaller than it was. Okay, that glue residue can be cleaned up. I'm just looking at this from this angle. I'm not sure what you're seeing. Obviously it's still there, but it is not as big as it was. I'm definitely gaining. I'm gaining, and the flatter this gets, I'm thinking the better contact I'm gonna have, so I'm gonna go at this again. Stand by. Okay, attempt number 3. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but when I do this, I'm really flexing that metal. Now, this little kit does work. It is good for pulling out a dent, but where this one here is beyond a dent, it's almost more like the metal's been creased. So I'm just gonna keep fiddling with it. I'll try to get out as much as I can. If I had a way of getting inside, I could give that a light tap and probably make that like 90%. I'm probably on the verge of, it's probably on the verge now of letting go. Any second it's going to let go. This time here, attempt number 3, I put less glue on, so I don't know which, I'm not sure which is better, less or more. I think I'm getting a lot better pull with less glue. Kind of strange, but learn as you go. I can really feel that. I can really feel I got a good pull here. Oh, sorry, that light's blinding you there. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a way better pull with less glue. So that's a good tip. Okay. Maybe, oops, maybe that crater is gone. Oh, over here, dum-dum. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a way better pull with less glue, so less is more. Okay, well, she just released. I just turned the camera off and it just popped. So that, I think that was my best pull. Whoops, didn't mean to throw that down there. This was my best pull. So what do we got left with? Okay, yeah, see? It popped, but it's all still stuck on there, so that's more like it. Okay, the camera doesn't like that I'm too close. Let's peel this off and see what we got. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's coming out. Yeah, we're not quite there, but we've made some progress. Yeah, now of course, when the ladder fell, or the step ladder, there are paint chips on here that are not, you know, the best PDR person in the world could pull this out, but there's still scores from the where the paint's missing, but that's definitely better. I'm going to do it again. Okay, well, that's as good as I'm gonna get this little ding. My little cheap vapor crossbar dent pulling kit did work quite well. It did work. However, because of the way the metal was creased, it kind of is what it is. I did get a lot of it out. So it does, I mean, it's still there, but it's not as pronounced as it was. Now, of course, I had to stop here because, you know, things are starting to get wavy here. So I don't want to get carried away. So to make a long story short, this is going to have to be ground and filled. I was not able to pull it out fully, but I got a lot of it out. And one thing to note, which is kind of interesting, is because of the acetone and the releasing agent, it's mostly acetone, I think. Because I pulled this, I mean, I showed you 3 or 4 pulls, but I actually probably did this like 10 times. The acetone melted the clear coat and the black and everything, and I just gave this a light polish, and it's kind of stupid, but the big gouges that were in here before, there was 3 big gouges that where paint was missing. We were down to bare metal, and somehow that all melted in and fused itself, and now it's black and shiny. Unfortunately, there's still a divot there, but kind of funny how that turned out. But anyway, whether it's a win or a fail, it's not really a win, but the kit is better than I could have imagined. It does work. I'm gonna try it on some of my other cars, some of the bigger fender dings and stuff. This was a bit of a long shot trying to get this one out, but I did get probably 60% of it out. So anyway, it will have to be fixed the proper way, but for now, kind of is what it is. There we have it. A little PDR attempt. Thanks for watching.